So, a Grixis Reanimator, so the animation targets are Archon of Cruelty, Apparent Oculus, and they animate them. yeah, Troll is a good, and they can animate with Emperor of Bones, Unearth, and Persist. And yeah, it's. I have been playing I have tried the UB Oculus only, not the full on I'm animating deck. I'm certified Oculus hater. I really hate the card. I don't like it. I think it just makes every deck inconsistent.
Just because of the steep cost, or
Of playing Thoughtscore and Unearth, because
yeah.
I don't want to play bad cards in my deck to make good cards even better.
Of course, that makes sense.
Oculus is a good card. It's like a Murktide with a different flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a go wide method. Yeah. Murktide instead of just being one big boy.
Yeah, it's better against something like Boros, where it matters more to block more creatures than one.
Yeah.
And of course, if you get the nuts of Unearth Oculus, then it's powerful. No, I understand that, but then you have to play bad cards like Thoughtscore, where it's like mill 2 cards you need, draw a land, or mill 2 lands, draw, I don't know, another Thoughtscore when you needed a land.
Yeah.
Just to be like, oh fuck you too.
Yeah, it can be really, really awkward. I guess the losing makes it a lot, well, not necessarily a lot, but like a bit better. So you don't have to necessarily hit it with a Thoughtscour, but still.
Yeah, the looting makes it a lot better, because if it gets into your hand, your only discard outlet isn't the frog.
Yeah, it's not just frog, you've also got that, yeah.
And the sideboard is good Grixis cards. Consign to Memory. Floodmaw is good because it's unsaid to anything. Meltdown, Pyroclasm, Nihil, Harbinger, Mystical, and the Harvester of Misery is the most spiciest one of having.
Yeah.
It's another creature that you can discard to itself and then animate it with. Like having it with the Emperor of Bones can be quite good against something like Boros.
Yeah, exactly. This seems really, really strong against Boros Energy. Just wipes the board potentially even twice.
Yeah, let's go to games. So, because the Domain Zoo was first in the Swiss, they get to start.
Makes sense.
And here they go.
Roll to 5 without even mulligan.
A great start.
Is there any world where you only put one down if you have Cabo in hand, just so you can loot it away?
Yeah, I think yes, there is a world where you do that. Especially if you know what you're against. If you know they don't have any answers for it.
Yeah. Yeah, which Grix is not famous for answering enchantments.
Yeah, like blue-black also has its only answer is return to your hand with Sink into Stupor.
Yeah.
But this, in my opinion, should be a good matchup for Grixis Reanimator. Disconnected for. Yeah. Yeah, like that. They can leyline binding or kill it, but
yeah.
Then again,
it's still rough.
Yeah, because you have also sacrificed. If they sacrifice a creature.
Yeah, and discard a card and you draw a card. It's huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also notice how sneakily it's put at the bottom of the graveyard piles. Like, oh, I don't have anything here. Don't you look at me? Yeah, because now Persist is backbreaking. Yeah, nice Draco you've got there. It's dead.
Yeah, even with double leyline, giving it the hexproof doesn't help with sacrifice.
And I don't know what card that is. I assume it's Persist since the
Persist.
Archon coming in. Yeah, and they looked at 10 cards to find the Persist.
Yeah, well, it's a 2-card combo.
Which might have just been, yeah.
And the Domain Zoo also had the 2-card combo, but it's not as good.
Yeah. Yeah, and now it's just, what do? You've mulliganed to 5 when you have to put down your ley lines, and you have to discard a card. You lost another card.
Yeah, and you don't
Yeah.
do anything.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, even if you answer it with like answer, you have used 3 cards for their 2 cards.
Yep.
And they only used 1 actually because they discarded Archon
Because they
anyway.
drew 1. Yeah, and they drew 1 back actually.
Yeah.
So it's it's a 3 for 0.
Yeah, almost like 3 for 0. And let's see, is our game gonna be ending?
Yeah, is it
soon?
another like just 3 turns? Just like, oh yeah, 5 minutes, we're done. This was easy.
Oh, you don't have a time. This game isn't timed. Okay, we're gonna turbo it through though.
Oh, yeah, we're just gonna go have lunch. It's fine.
Well, they're thinking about it, so usually
Maybe there is an Archon. Yeah.
usually means they don't have anything they want to discard. Yeah, Blood Crypt
Okay.
and Rakos the other, so they
Yeah.
didn't have it.
Land.
And the zoo is happy again because now they get to play the game.
Yeah, we are getting absolutely wrecked.
So for the zoo, I don't remember what they have like. What in their sideboard against this? There was this one Saga, if I remember correctly.
Hidetsugu consumes all?
Yes, Hidetsugu consumes all. And Stubborn Denials, of course, those. And
Yeah, those are pretty good. And the Betrayal also is good.
Yeah. So 3 cards to hate the graveyard, 3 cards to hate the reanimation spells.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
They've probably gotten rid of something like Scion of... no, Scion of... I mean, Nova Hellkites, some amount of burn.
Yeah.
And... Well, that's only... Yeah, they only need 6 cards.
I guess Consign doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Consign. Maybe they got some... Maybe they got rid of one like Ragavan on the draw, and in the play they brought it. That's also a possibility.
Yeah, that's possible.
But yeah, something along those lines, probably.
Also interesting, no turn 2 play with Leon in play. What's his hand looking like then?
Probably bad.
Yeah, probably really bad. Is it just a ton of burn or just sideboard cards?
Or tons of answers could be also.
Yeah, maybe.
Frog hit the field, but nothing was discarded, so Grixis probably doesn't have any animation targets in hand.
Yep.
Quantum Riddler.
Alright, I guess that's more cards. More cards, singular.
It's 4 cards if you don't have cards.
Yes.
But now it's just a card.
Yeah, still nothing played. I'm interested to like really know what could be. I guess it must be just a bunch of answers to stuff. But we've talked about the sideboard, and 3 of the cards are Stubborn Denials, which are really bad if you don't have a creature in play. Because I don't.
Yeah.
Force Spike? Maybe not.
Yeah, the Force Spike still here can do something like if they discard.
Yeah, it can.
Oh, it's worse, of course. Like if they now discard something and persist, it can still get Force Spiked. But there is nothing in the graveyard, so the Grixis Reanimator also doesn't have anything going on its field.
Yeah, interesting keeps from both, I suppose. I guess the Grixis probably has the reanimation effect and looting and was hoping to draw one of the targets.
Yeah, I would say that's a huge possibility because they can have a little lenient on their hands.
Yeah, and Frog, which also is just good.
They have seen, with 2 lootings, you would imagine you would find either of the animation targets.
Yeah. Then from Zoo, we've just seen nothing really, right? The only spell cast has been Quantum Riddler
and Leyline
the Leyline Binding. That's it.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn 4. Okay, 3 mana. Flage again?
I'll cover with
No.
haste.
Oh, right, with the arena. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Produce 2 red and then use one of them for the couple.
Yeah. So, was this drawn this turn, or was it just chosen not to be played last turn? Interesting.
I'm gonna say yes, maybe.
Yeah. I would imagine this was drawn now in draw phase. Oh.
Yes, maybe. But yeah, there's Water Grave, so the Grixis Animator is gonna have some amount or some kind of interaction for this. Otherwise, you wouldn't shock yourself for fun.
To wreck yourself.
Yeah,
Oh, the cav is going kablamo.
Excelling the Fateless Looting.
Makes sense.
They
Oh,
can...
ready to do damage.
Oh yeah, Thought
Top
Score.
tower.
Yeah.
Oh yes, let's go.
Check if you hit anything. There's Oculus, and if you draw Fatal Push. Yeah. And no push insights.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, they're thinking about using the push. That's a...
All right.
Yep.
Taking the 5 on the chin.
And then what happens? Something happens. Oh, just troll. Okay.
Okay. All right. We have reanimation targets. As many as you like.
There's still not the Archon that you would like to have because
Yeah, you don't have your favorite one.
with the Emperor of Bone, it's quite disgusting to get 2 of the triggers. So it's what 18 damage.
Yeah.
No, what? 12
No,
damage.
it's 12.
12 what?
Plus 4 from the maybe 4 from the attacking guy. Then that would be 16.
At least 12 damage from like out
But
of
still.
nowhere.
Yeah, and you have 2 cards in hand. Bye bye.
Yeah, sacrifice 2, discard 2, I gain. You lose 6, I gain 6, draw 2 cards.
Oh, there's
Okay.
2. What was that?
Okay.
Were we heard speaking about the ability coming twice? Like yes, twice, 2 times.
Hey, that wasn't in the script.
Yeah, we hadn't planned for this. You have some really good editing skills. I didn't know. There's some very photorealistic fingers you put in.
Yeah, I just added them just for the comedic value.
Yeah, and you just knew when to start talking about the effect coming in twice.
Yeah, Undercity Sewers has been gotten with the troll.
So that to me sounds like I really don't. I need to find something, or I have other lands and I don't care about my mana.
Yeah, if you have the forward untapped land, you just check if you need it.
Okay.
And because you don't really want to use the Emperor for this, you want to use it for the Archon.
Yeah, that's true. You don't really want to reanimate a 6/5 that does damage once. So that's it.
Yeah, or blocks the couple once.
Yeah. Which is somehow even more sad.
With stuff like Atraxa, it isn't that sad, but with Troll, it's quite sad. And they keep it at the top, seems like, or no? No, it's a bad card. It's a persist. No, you don't do anything with persist.
Yeah, it's only a 5/4, kind of unblockable. Or, well, I mean, I guess the Oculus is pretty good.
Yeah, but if you...
But next turn, yeah.
Yeah, because the Kavu can exile the...
Yeah, the Oculus.
And there might be another persist in hand, and if there is, the second persist doesn't do as much.
True.
There's the Emperor of
Okay,
Bones.
the Bone Zone.
Yeah, also
Yeah, this has been mostly a staring contest, but one of the players is a 5/5.
I understand completely the Emperor because you also need to get rid of their Flage.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later it will come with haste, and that is also 12 damage from nothing.
That's also 12 damage, yes.
So yeah, this also needs to happen.
From a plains, it casted the Stubborn Denial.
They're just such a chad that they can just
Yeah,
use.
exactly. They can just do it.
And our last modern, our last modern championship, a Lutri player casted their Express Iteration with a Swamp because they're just that good.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And so, for their memory, they're casting Stubborn Denial with the planes.
The plains. That's good. That's good.
And reading card explains the card, or so I heard.
Sometimes.
Kavu attacks does stuff.
Kavu smacks always, yes.
But what does Kavu do? Exile Fateless Looting.
Okay.
I think
Going to 5 is awkward.
yeah, but
Can you afford to block? No, right?
No, I don't think you can. You must just hope that they don't have the Tribal Flame. Taking the Fateless Looting, in my opinion, indicates that they have at least one Stubborn Denial in their hand. Because otherwise you would have.
So?
Yeah, because otherwise they probably would have exiled the Oculus.
Oh yeah, right. For some reason, I thought that the Oculus was gone already, but yeah, of course it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes me imagine that they have a Stubborn Denial.
Yeah, for sure. Because then you're more worried about a card that actually does something, thinking you already have the other one covered. Yeah, for some reason, when the Stubborn was cast against Unearth, I just thought the Oculus has vanished, but of course, no, it's still there.
It's looming there menacingly.
Yes, just looking at you like, I'm just a big eye, don't worry about me.
Yeah, it's literally looking at you with this one eye.
Okay, the decision was made and 5 damage was taken.
Yeah, I think it's a correct decision. If they have the Tribal Flame, they have the Tribal Flame. But if they don't,
okay.
You aren't in the best situation. But at
yeah,
least...
but let's say you now just find looting, discard Archon, and you just win.
Yeah.
Or Frog, discard Archon.
Or you can just, with the Emperor now, at least you can trade with the Kavu by giving it counters, shooting 3 with the Flage goes to exile, and then you block. At least you trade with it, then you gain 3 life. But yeah, surely this just has bigger upside of not blocking. But because if you blocked, you have nothing in the field.
Yeah.
If they have the Stubborn Denial, it's such a bad thing to make, or like it's a bad situation because then you cannot reanimate anything.
Yeah, I think you'd have to play it this way.
Make them have it. And
clearly they didn't, otherwise
you would be dead.
Heading to game 3, yes.
I am not sure what's the right decision, because I think the Animator deck drew Persist, and I think that's a frog.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's a Persist probably targeting the Oculus again.
Yep. Round of DOS.
Okay, it wasn't. Okay. It wasn't Stubborn.
There wasn't a SWD. All right.
I'm somewhat surprised about that there wasn't Stubborn Denial.
Yeah, now this is a very, very different game. Now you're pooping out 2/2s every round or every turn, and you can gain 3 life to be out of range of Tribal Flames. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Now the big question is, do you attack? And they decide not to, which is the safe option.
I agree. Yeah, I think taking 2 life off probably doesn't really matter.
Mm. Yeah.
No, I guess it actually literally does, because assuming Cavu attacks every turn and you block it every turn, you are doing 8 damage. Oh no, it doesn't matter, because if you animate something with the bone, then you do the 3 damage. Then it's
Yeah, but
it's 14, so 16 still covers it too.
Yeah, if you attack and they have something to remove, like this, to remove the manifest dread, you would have to block with the Oculus.
Yep.
But now you can block with the Emperor at least.
Yep. And you can go to 8 by summoning.
Yeah, and kill the Cavu.
Flage in defense position. Yeah.
So the second chapter excels all graveyards. But luckily, I think the only relevant card in the Animator's graveyard now is the Troll, which isn't the most relevant one.
Yeah. I didn't even know this card flipped.
It's from Kamikawa. It becomes a 3/3 trample, and if it deals 10 damage, the opponent loses the game.
Yeah.
And it gains counters from dealing damage.
Yep. Whenever it hits something, you get a counter, and then if it deals damage to a player and has dealt 10 damage this turn, the player loses. Which I'm assuming does not happen that easily. Because you're probably dead if it's a 10-10.
Yeah, you're probably dead before that event happens. I have played that some amount, and I've never gotten it happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a big brain fart for the player. They didn't block first. So now the situation is bad again. Because you have to block.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because if they had blocked first.
That was quite the mistake. Yeah, then you would have been alive with an Oculus instead of having it in the graveyard being gone next turn.
Yeah. Now things have gone from good to worse.
Not very good.
For the Des Moines players' eyes, this has gone from worst to the best situation ever.
Oh yeah. A card was dropped. I didn't see what it was.
It was Thought Score.
Okay. Literally anything.
Yeah, the player is in the chat saying, "Oops." Yeah. When you play the 5th round of Magic that day, there is things you forget sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes if you are a certain Boros player playing against me, you forget all of them.
There's Psychic Frog, so you're at least alive, if nothing else.
Yeah, but that's pretty miserable. To be alive, you have to block with your frog.
Compared to being dead, that's better.
I guess yes. It's technically, but this is just prolonged suffering at this point?
Yes.
But no, there's still 2 cards in hand. Graveyards are gone. That's a bummer. But you can still.
Yeah, the Grixis Animator has Thought Score. Even though Thought Score is a bad card, technically it can do everything you want.
It could just mill the Archon and you draw exactly Persist.
And there's Haste Kavu again.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
And a frog, even though it's a good card, it cannot block 2 creatures.
Yeah, they forgot to add that piece of text. Oh yeah, and also I forget that there's a Quantum Riddler, there's a Nova Hellkite. There's so many cards actually in Domain Zoo's hand. They're just hiding sideways on there.
Was there a Nova Hellkite? I think one got.
Oh no, sorry, that's the Arena of Glory. I misremembered. I thought that was some red art that's far in distance. I couldn't tell what it was. Yeah, just a Riddler. And then Frog is sad, but then push. Did I push?
Block, push. Oh, Flood and
No.
Counterspell.
And no, thank you.
Yeah, like in that situation, it was very hard to get back anyway.
Yep.
And now you get to be in the play again. And in this
Which looked pretty good in game 1.
well, they were on the Animator was on the draw.
Oh, true. Yeah. But still, that was a what? Turn 3, you win basically.
Technical turn 2 or turn 3 for the domain.
Was he actually turn 2?
Yeah, turn 2.
Yeah. Because
it
was.
Yeah, they animated Archon and the domain
Yep.
player scooped.
And then the domain player went, okay, fair enough, bye.
Fuck this game, fuck my life. Bad game.
Is Arena untapped? I guess I don't remember what Arena is. I'm thinking of the woodland, the shifting woodland that requires a forest, but I'm guessing Arena does not require anything.
No, it needs a mountain. It doesn't say other mountain. It's a mountain.
Of course.
Because Leyline.
Of course. It does not say other. Yeah, that's true.
It is not like Valagut that says other mountains.
Yeah. No, it's like, yeah, I have a mountain right here. Look, it's this one.
Yeah.
But yes.
I've heard from the domain player that it's surprisingly regularly Judge gets called when he plays Arena of Glory untapped with the Leyline.
Yeah.
Which like it's not an interaction you see every day.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Now I know I won't be calling judges on this specific play, but I would have probably been like, does that actually work? No.
Yeah, it happens to work. Sweet, right?
Yes, of course.
Now you need to start playing Leyline in your own Titan deck, so your
I'm not doing that. I've already cut the Valakut. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. It's not happening.
I mean, your Woodland might come in the field tapped.
That's fine. I have amulets for that. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what is it? Is it like a good thing that it comes in the field tapped?
Sometimes, yes, very good actually.
Some would say that's a good thing. So this was.
It's really strange that if I could have untapped, like semi-growth chamber, for example, I'm not sure I would want that. Like, I'm happy it comes to play tapped.
It's much better to get 2 untapped triggers.
Yeah, like sometimes it's generally just a lot better to do it that way.
If your Lotus Field would come on the field untapped, it would be a lot worse.
Yeah, no, that would be kind of broken actually. Thinking of it.
What do you mean? So there's the
okay, that's makes sense. Yeah, there was a bit of a shuffle before, but content makes sense here.
We have seen more consigns against Scion than Eldrazi's.
That's true. The Scion is the most dreadful Eldrazi of all time, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Here the Reanimator player leaves to ask from me about an interaction of does Harbinger override the Leyline?
And the answer is yes, if they're non-basics.
Yes. And the answer is Domain Zoo player is gonna be really sad about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it works because of timestamps.
Yep.
And of course, in this situation, the Domain Zoo player didn't have fetch lands, so didn't even have the possibility of making the mistake of not fetching basics.
Yep. This time it's like you either have a basic in hand or you're having a bad time.
Mm. And the answer is you have a bad time.
Yep. Your Scion died or got countered, and now you just have 3 islands.
Yeah, if you're on the Harbinger side, this is still like it doesn't feel that you have won yet, but it's the feeling that you are going to win soon.
Yeah.
Because the Domain Zoo player can always top deck their or any of their basics, and they fully open all of the possibilities.
Yeah, they play what, 2 basics?
2,
I'm guessing
2 basics, 1 mountain,
mountain
1
plains. Yeah, the ones that we saw in round 1 or 2 or something.
Some round, and also this domain player can also draw the Quantum Riddlers.
That's true. Yeah, those help.
Yeah, And on the Grixis side, there is nothing except the Harbinger yet. So there might be more counter spells. And 5th land does nothing at this point.
I mean, 5 more you can cast your Scion.
Or you can just draw a Riddler.
Yeah, that's also good. I suppose you can just cast that, yeah.
Yeah, I saw at least one consign in the Reanimator's hand, so it's probably just a reactive hand.
But, I mean, this seems really strong. You consign the turn 2 play, drop the Harbinger on turn 3, and then keep up interaction, and then just cruising from there.
Yeah, it's a winning play, of course. This is really strong. But the Harbinger gives 10 turns till it gets the kill, so it really needs another creature.
Yeah, but now it's 3 turns because it has a friend.
It's not anymore.
All right.
How about that
4/6
blocker?
4/6 draw card. It's very solid.
And I wouldn't even be surprised if the Reanimator player would use their consign for this.
For the card, you mean? Yeah.
For the card, and one card more for the graveyard. Because Oculus is also a thing they could have in their hand stuck.
That's a very good point, actually. Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
They don't have, because fetch lands cannot be used. They don't have red mana, so they cannot cast Faithless Looting to fill up their graveyard. And it reduces the possibilities of them drawing the basic land on time. It's a really hard choice because it's a really shitty feeling to use it for this, or for the ETB only.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that there is pretty much nothing else the domain player can do, so you might as well. But Scion is not really castable.
But if they draw the basic land, then their Leyline Binding is become 1 mana. And that can counter Leyline Binding. So it's a hard decision. But again, it might delay the Leyline Binding. And also that if they draw the basic, they can drop a Scion for 2 mana.
Yep.
And I saw Fatal Push Archon, and that might actually be Oculus. So this is actually, if that was an Oculus, that is a really hard choice to make. And we see the consign.
Yep. All right.
So the plan is try to go for the eye.
Yeah, which makes sense because at this point you can't really attack anymore. There is a big booty in the way. So yeah, you need to just try to get to your thing as soon as you can.
And draw. A frog would be a perfect draw because you can discard 2 cards and cast the eye.
Frog and eye here is gonna take over the game. Or even just the eye if you can Thought Scour, for example, and then cast eye.
Really hard to say what they drew. It was another land.
I'm assuming neither, because if there had been either, then yeah, we would probably be slamming.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it seemed that their body language seemed like it was a land.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's not a lot going on in the hand at the moment.
Does the Grixis actually have 2 swamps? It actually has 2 swamps. So if they draw another swamp, they can cast their Archons. It's 8 mana, so they need swamp and 1 more land. They're animating the Scion and attacking with both and making them block the Emperor. So it goes in the graveyard.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And for the next turn, if they don't draw anything to put in the graveyard, they can just fatal push the counter Riddler. It does nothing.
It does nothing, but still you can.
It's the 6th card in the graveyard.
Yeah. What does black is lifelink, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, from the Scion, of course. I'm not just rambling nonsense.
Might have been the players forgot.
Well, it could be.
They maybe forgot to add it. It could be 4 life swing is big life swing because it's almost full.
Pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 Nova Hellkite attack.
Yeah. Not that it can be cast, but for a certain because it's a fish.
Yeah, I know you love this fish more than anything.
Yes, I'm never mad at it at all. Yeah, there's no. I'm just looking through the sideboard if there's any other out other than exactly drawing the basics, and the answer is no.
Just be good.
There is nothing. Yeah, just draw one of your 2 basics, and then you have a chance. Otherwise,
So
you
they have,
can't cast spells.
but they have 6 lands, 7, 8, 9, and 6 cards. Oh, now they remember the life. So they have like what 15 cards drawn this game. So there's 45
Yeah.
cards. So it's the 2
Yeah.
basics. So it's basically 2 out of 45. So 1 out of
22.5.
Yeah.
So
it's not a big
less
chance.
than 5%.
Yeah.
Less than 5%.
Yeah, the chances aren't good, but there is a chance.
It is possible, yes.
And if that chance happens, they are back at the game right away.
Oh, for sure. Yes, immediately. You have a 4/6. You can cast all your spells. Yeah, you're at 8, but that's not even that bad, given that the deck does damage in chunks of 3 with the Archon, maybe, and that's about it.
Mm.
In terms of sudden bursts.
Yeah, we saw there's a Tribal Flame in the hand. Now we get to see what's actually in the hand. Stubborn Denial.
That's Stubborn Denial, yeah. Hey, that's castable. That's castable.
And
I guess it's gone now. Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah, because it's probably the card that they're gonna take anyway, so I might as well cast it.
Exactly. Might as well keep your secrets, yeah.
And
yep, and then this was pretty rough.
This is rough for the domain player because the Riddler cannot kill it because it's a 4 power, so it can attack with the Manifest, and the Manifest will deal 2 damage.
Yep, and then next turn 4, and then 6, and so on.
And if you kill the Manifest, you're taking 5.
Yep, which you're kind of at 8, so.
Something like another Riddler also would do it. Because then you can...
Oh yeah, that would stabilize. Yeah, then you could actually number block the Oculist.
But then of course...
Or a basic land!
Of course, the Oculus also puts a clock in this. Even if you cannot attack it, you'll just wait a certain amount of turns, and then you have army big enough to make the kill. Or you can just draw a bounce spell and win the game on the spot.
That's also pretty good. Where's your Stubborn Denial now?
Yeah, about that Stubborn Denial.
Wow.
The fish
Does it have to give a fish?
No, it doesn't need to give fish, and it's tapped anyway.
Okay. Yeah, but like it's non-creature that gives the fish, I guess.
Yeah. So the third game was they played 1 spell. Harbinger came. They played the second spell like 7 turns later.
Yeah, the game was eventually over.
Countered 1 Thoughtseize and game ended. I can only say cinema.
Yeah. Fun fish.
Yeah, but fish does things.
Yeah. It's designed to do exactly that, so yeah.
Yeah, it's good thing that there are like cards that host 5C stuff. I was planning 8 mana for the Archon, but the Manifest was Unearthed and Swamp.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. No. The one thing you did not want to see there.
the the eye betrayed you, like it betrays everyone. That's actually quite funny.